Hello and welcome to this course on financial statement analysis in the Department of Finance at the Haslam College of Business. In this course, we'll learn how to read and analyze financial statements to inform decisions from the perspective of creditors or lenders, investors, financial analysts, investment bankers, and other stakeholders. Finance 420 focuses on the use of financial information in the context of profitability analysis, risk assessment, forecasting, and valuation. My name is Dr. Kelly Anderson, and I'm thrilled to be your instructor and guide this semester. I'm originally from South Carolina and earned my doctorate in finance from the University of Memphis. I've been teaching at UT's Haslam College of Business since 2022 and enjoy studying many different areas of finance, especially topics in international finance, such as how large institutional investors like retirement funds, pensions, or endowments shape our markets. But I also enjoy learning about creative financing for small business and entrepreneurs, and am very passionate about financial literacy as a means of promoting empowered decision-making. I've always thought of finance as a means of solving problems and creating solutions to meet your goals, and I'm excited to share what I've learned with you all from my academic and professional experience. Before teaching finance, I had a career in the music industry and in arts administration. I founded a youth arts organization in 2003 that still serves hundreds of young people each year in Nashville, Tennessee, and currently serve on the organization's finance committee. Before starting a business, I had no formal training in finance, but I found that as an entrepreneur, I needed to know how to read financial statements and use them to make decisions. So I began learning about finance as a practical means to make more informed decisions and to help reach goals. When I'm not teaching finance, I enjoy music, gardening, and traveling as much as possible. As your instructor, I'm very accessible throughout the semester and strive to provide you with a very high level of support. During the regular semester, I hold student hours every Wednesday from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m., but as this is an accelerated summer course, please don't hesitate to reach out anytime during the week through email, and we can find a time to hop on Zoom that works with your schedule. There's a link to our virtual meeting space on Zoom so you can join directly from the homepage of the course in Canvas. In this course, we have 4 overarching learning objectives. We'll learn about the information presented on the balance sheet, income statement, and statement of cash flows and how these statements are interrelated. We'll also learn about how to use these statements to assess a firm's performance using techniques such as trend and ratio analysis, and use this information to make suggestions on how a firm might improve its value. We'll also learn forecasting and budgeting techniques to help managers and decision makers determine whether they need to secure financing or seek additional capital to support and grow their businesses. And in the last portion of the class, we'll use financial statements in a valuation context using several different valuation methods. The course is structured into 3 broad units. The first unit starts with a review of accounting concepts used to prepare financial statements and begins building our foundation. By the end of Unit 1, you should be able to identify what is reported on each statement and know how to prepare each one. Then in the second unit, we will begin learning and applying analysis techniques to determine if there's a trend or how a firm might improve its performance. We'll use ratios to analyze various aspects of a firm, considering its liquidity position, profitability, solvency, operational efficiency, and its valuation. And then in the last unit, we'll use all of these techniques to budget and forecast future financial statements, and then perform a valuation analysis on a real firm in the capstone project. Here you can see the breakdown of your course grade. The largest portion of your grade comes from 3 exams that are worth 60% total, or 20% each. The first 2 unit exams evaluate your understanding individually of Units 1 and 2, while the Unit 3 exam is comprehensive and evaluates your understanding of the new material presented in Unit 3, along with a review of the content from the previous exams. Each of the other components are equally worth 10% each. Note that the discussion assignments are worth just as much as the homework and quiz assignments. These are real assignments and not just for participation credit like you may have seen in maybe a lower level undergraduate course. The assignments in the discussion forum are graded on accuracy and the depth of your analysis, so don't skimp on these. They're designed to provide you with an opportunity to apply the textbook concepts to a real company, and they provide me with an opportunity to assess your understanding and, more importantly, your ability to apply the material and concepts that we're learning. The course schedule is located in both the syllabus and on our Canvas course page. Please review the course schedule and make note of any due dates for assignments and exams in your calendar. For a college-level course, the general rule of thumb is to budget 3 hours outside of class for each credit hour earned. So a 3-hour credit course would require spending 9 hours outside of class in addition to the 3 hours of class meeting time, for a total of 12 hours each week. When you consider that this course is usually taught over 14 weeks rather than 7, you may need to consider doubling this time investment to really master the course concepts and perform well on the module assignments and exams. While I've worked very hard to make the class efficient and distilled out the key concepts, I would recommend budgeting maybe 15 to 20 hours in your week to complete coursework and master the concepts. If you do not have this much time available in your schedule this summer, I recommend doing yourself a favor by seriously considering taking the course during the regular fall or spring semester if that is an option for you. All of the learning materials are provided in Canvas from open sources, and no textbook purchase is necessary. We'll use the Principles of Finance open source e-text as a reference along with other articles, and the individual reading assignments are linked within the Canvas course. To successfully onboard and get started in the class, you should read the syllabus carefully, review the course structure and policies, study the course schedule and add important dates to your calendar, then post your introduction in the discussion forum, and complete the incoming student survey that's linked in the onboarding module in Canvas. In your introduction, please note any student clubs you are a part of, and feel free to share your LinkedIn link with other students as well to help you build your network and connect with one another outside of class. I'm here to support you as we learn and develop our financial statement analysis skills together, and I'm looking forward to a fast-paced and productive summer semester with you all, and we'll be here cheering you on. All right, let's go Vols!